Imagine betting your entire fortune, your time, your energy, and even your sanity on ideas so bold most people would laugh at you, walk away, or call you crazy. But not Elon Musk. Because for Elon, risk isn't something to fear. It's something to chase. Introduction to Elon Musk. Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur behind Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and more, isn't just a businessman. He's a force of nature driven by a risk-taker's mindset, someone who stares down impossible odds and moves forward anyway, someone who doesn't just dream about the future, but builds it brick by brick, even if it means burning through every dollar he has. Why risk matters to Elon. While most people see risk as a red flag, a warning sign, or something to avoid at all costs, Elon Musk sees risk as a necessary cost of doing something meaningful, something world-changing, something legendary, and he's proven that again and again, from PayPal to Mars. Early days of risk-taking back in the early 2000s, after selling PayPal, Elon had over $180 million in his bank account, and he could have easily retired, bought islands, yachts, or just lived a life of luxury. But instead, he poured almost every penny into 3 high-risk startups, SpaceX, Tesla, and Solar City, knowing full well that if they failed, he'd be broke. Not less rich, but totally broke. SpaceX. Betting on the impossible. When Elon launched SpaceX, people laughed at the idea that a private company could send rockets to space. The first rocket launch failed, the second rocket launch failed, and the third rocket launch failed again. He had just enough money for one final try, and that rocket, the fourth attempt, finally made it into orbit. That single launch saved SpaceX from collapse, earned NASA's trust, and changed the future of private space travel forever. Tesla. More than an electric car company. At the same time, Tesla was struggling to survive. Back then, electric cars were slow, expensive, and laughed out of the industry. But Elon didn't care what the world thought. He believed that sustainable transport was not just possible, but essential for the survival of humanity. So he doubled down, worked 100-hour weeks, slept on factory floors, and ignored the noise. Because that's what risk-takers do. They stay focused, even when the world doubts them. Personal risk. Not just financial for Elon, the risk wasn't just financial, it was personal. He faced public failure, media mockery, industry backlash, and sleepless nights. He once said, "I thought both Tesla and SpaceX would fail, but I still believed it was worth trying." That's the kind of mindset that separates dreamers from doers. He risked his reputation, his comfort, and even his health, because his mission mattered more than his ego. Risk doesn't mean recklessness. Now let's be clear. Elon Musk doesn't take stupid risks. He takes calculated ones. He studies the problem, builds the solution, and acts only when he believes the odds, however slim, are worth it. He understands that bold ideas need bold action, not blind jumps, but brave, strategic leaps. Failing forward. Elon Musk believes failure is not the end. It's part of the path. Every time a rocket exploded or a production deadline was missed, he used it as fuel, not fear. He once said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you're not innovating enough." That mindset is what drives progress, and it's exactly why he keeps pushing even when things go wrong, because every setback is just a setup for a stronger comeback. The Neuralink gamble. Neuralink, his brain-computer interface project, is one of the most controversial and uncertain bets Elon has ever made. And yet he's all in, because he believes the future of humanity might depend on our ability to merge with AI. It sounds like science fiction, but so did reusable rockets, autopilot cars, and colonizing Mars, until he did it. Starship and Mars, the ultimate risk. His current obsession, Starship, is not just about launching the biggest rocket ever built. It's about turning humans into a multi-planetary species, Sending people to Mars is perhaps the boldest risk in human history. But Elon Musk doesn't just want to play it safe on Earth. He wants to ensure the survival of civilization, even if it means risking everything he's built to do it. What we can learn from Elon's mindset. So, what can we learn from Elon Musk's risk-taker mindset? That playing it safe won't change the world. That massive problems require massive courage. That failure is a price worth paying if the goal is great enough. And that chasing comfort won't create breakthroughs, but chasing purpose will. Not just about money. Elon Musk didn't become the richest man in the world because he chased money. He became that because he chased meaning. His wealth was the result of taking risks most people wouldn't take, working harder than most people would work, and refusing to quit when quitting was the easy option. Risk is the path forward. In a world that teaches us